Third of all, I would never accidentally...
Pussy.
I was recording, you just did it again!
You were? Oh, God. All right, yeah, let's just leave it in.
All right.
Okay, it's time to play Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. This isn't going to show the intro, though, I'm telling you right now. It's not going to show the intro because
Why not?
you just hit regular, you soft reset it. We
Wait,
got a hard reset.
There's actually a difference between soft reset and hard reset?
How do you reset? Welcome to Game Soup. We're playing Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu for the NES, and we know everyone's been clamoring for this one, and pussy. So let's get started.
Oh, here it is, here it is. All right.
So Jackie Chan is shocked by a mystical emperor, and his girlfriend is stolen. And then it shows a demo of the game. Really great story.
Jackie Chan's so cool. Isn't he the coolest guy?
Check this out. He will sit there flickering. Oh, actually, he goes. If you press the button, if you press any button, he will start moving. But if you don't press any button, I guess he starts moving after 5 seconds. I always thought that it was cool that you had to press a button to get him moving, but apparently you can just wait for 5 seconds, so I didn't even get to talk about it. We were also joking before the episode about how much during the practice recording I said the word pussy, and I was so scared that I was going to lose my job from saying so many bad words.
Your job.
But then I blew it at the beginning of this episode. I apologize for that.
Right. And again just now.
Right.
And also, what job? And also, if somebody were to release the recordings, you know exactly who it would be. Me.
I would blame you. I would blame you for it, and, you know, I wouldn't care.
But also, I don't care.
So why are we playing Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu? You might wonder.
I actually, can I guess? I think I know the answer.
What is the reason?
I think this is your favorite NES game. Or
It is
one
not.
of them.
It is not.
It is not.
It is
Okay.
not my favorite NES game. It may be in my top 10. Probably not, though. It's not even in my top 10. Why are
Wow.
we playing it?
Yeah. Why?
Because I've had this song that we're listening to right now stuck in my head for weeks. And I'm not joking. I've been making up songs with this melody about my cat. Okay?
About your cat.
Correct. And I've been singing them to my cat. And that is why we are playing Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, is because I've had the song from the first level stuck in my head for weeks. And that's the one.
Yeah.
That very Chinese song. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch.
What's the,
Alright, we missed.
how do you win here?
You just have to step on these clouds.
Oh.
The more clouds you step on, the more points you get.
Oh, points. Remember points?
Yeah, but these ones you can actually spend on items.
Oh.
Such as 1-ups.
Huh.
I think mostly 1-ups. And it auto-spends them.
What? Really?
Yeah, so it fills up your health first, then gives you 1-ups, and then gives you these ring power-ups, which is actually pretty dope, the way that this works. There's some pretty interesting things in this game that I don't recall any other games doing from this time. Check this out. There is a fast fall in this game. See how fast we fall here? Not that fast. But if we press down, we quickly drop.
That is very unusual for the NES.
Very unusual. I can't think of a game earlier than this, or any game even for the NES, that does something like that. Oh, he's really a nasty tiger. If you press up and attack, you use your special attack, which is fairly standard for old games. Like Castlevania is the first one I can remember that did that.
I gotta say, the clearest thing I remember about this game from childhood is that the sprites were so huge.
They're large.
And
They're very cute, they're very well drawn, and they're very large.
It's
very charming.
It's impressive, you know? It really is, because...
And you can tell what's going on all the time,
Yeah.
too. A lot of the times when it's too zoomed in, if a game is too zoomed in, the sprites are too big, you can't really tell what's going on. But here, never really an issue.
Like, if you compare the size of the sprites to, like, Mario Brothers 3 or something...
Yeah.
What would you say, like half the size or a quarter of the size even? Like, probably half the size, I guess.
Maybe half the size, but maybe a little bit. They're at least 50% bigger.
They're so detailed,
say.
You know?
I think this is the boss. No,
Oh.
we have one more area than the boss. This is where you fight some hermit crabs, I believe, that shoot bow and arrow at you. Yep, it is.
And isn't this actually a good game?
Yes.
Like
It's an excellent game.
Yeah.
And it's not too hard either. It's actually a pretty decent game for children.
So think of all the
When I
celebrities
first played
out
it,
there.
I was a very young boy.
Yeah. Look at that dude. Like all the celebrities out there, Jackie Chan can say, I had a game made about me for the NES.
And why does he look like... Does he look a lot like Jackie Chan, this character? Not really.
No, he looks like kind of chibi though, kind of cheaty.
Would you say that he... Oh, this is probably my favorite level in the game. Partly because you're getting chased, and partly because it's the best song in the game as well. God, I picked the wrong path. I picked the one with the spikes.
Good music.
Yeah, thanks for being quiet and we got to enjoy the song. We hope that you enjoyed it at home as well.
This is very, very...
Or wherever you are.
Yeah. God, this takes me back. Because when we were kids, this was the future of gaming. This was all we had. Before the SNES was around. Which, granted, was not that long.
True.
For me.
Okay, this is the first boss. I might get killed. Actually, we could save state. Or we cannot... Oh, we have to hit the keyboard for the save state.
We have a special Nintendo entertainment system that is modded.
Alright, you know what? We might actually wind up right outside the boss. So let's just use a continue. Yeah, we are right outside the boss. So we'll just go into the boss with full health. I played somewhat poorly on the way in, so...
It's that same music, too.
It is, yeah, I guess it just continues through this part. But then we get to hear the boss music here. Come on, up here, damn it. There he is.
So the goal of the game is to rescue your girlfriend, I guess?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much it,
nothing really spectacular there.
It's the same plot as the game Lolo for the NES.
Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers,
exactly.
Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario Sunshine. Just kidding about the last one.
Why?
Is the goal of that one to save the princess? Oh yeah, I think it is.
I think it is though, yeah. And you also just happen to get arrested along the way for graffitiing. Something like that.
Speaking of graffiti, I haven't wrote graffiti in a long time. Until today.
Oh yeah.
We're working on a game and it involves graffiti in one part of the game. That's all I'm going to reveal.
That's a good cover. They'll never suspect that you and I secretly go out every night and actually graffiti the streets. I mean, tag. That's what you call it, right? All the cool kids call it tag, right?
I don't know.
I would know because I'm a cool kid who actually does that.
I don't think kids are doing that right now.
No, I don't think so.
I think that's more of an 80s thing.
You know, I'm rewatching Arrested Development now.
Why would you do that?
Because the first 3 seasons are the best 3 seasons of television that have ever been aired in the history of television. But I'm on season 4 now. Not that great. It's weird. I never thought I'd see that show be bad. But I watched it when it first came out, season 4. It's not terrible. It's just not... It doesn't have the charm. It doesn't have quite the same charm. But what do you expect? It's been... it was like 6 years between the season 3 and season 4 premieres.
Oh, you're supposed to duck here.
Oh, well. Crap. And season 5 is on the way. Go.
But there's going to be a season 5?
There is.
Why? What the hell is the point of that?
Because there's still so much untapped potential.
Oh.
So, I mean, season 4 was all about... was basically the entire season was just catching up with these characters because it had been so long, right? It had been...
Well, now it's going to be so long again.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You are right. So I have no defense. except that I hope it will be...
Yeah, defend this television program.
I mean, you can defend the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development with your life, because...
You think you could program this into GameMaker, this sequence that we're playing right now?
Yeah, oh yeah, easy.
You think we could make this make a game that's like this?
Yeah,
in our game?
Don't you know how much I hate chasing levels like this?
Yeah, that's why I suggested it.
Like, it's one thing to have something chase you from left to right.
I love chasing levels in games. But I'm gonna save here.
Oh yeah. But especially when something chases you bottom to top. Oh, I just get so scared. I remember Rocket Knight Adventures had a level just like that too. I mean, plenty of old games had that, you know? Plenty of SNES games, in fact.
That didn't work out. Okay, we're gonna take the top way. So this game has some branching paths that I just failed at.
Oh no!
Alright, well, I didn't come in here with very much health, so we're just gonna use a continue here, I think. It's gonna eat up one more of our continues.
This is by Hudson Soft.
It is.
Didn't they make Lolo? That was HAL.
That was HAL Laboratories, yes.
Yeah. What else has Hudson Soft made? They made,
Adventure Island.
That's right. That's right! Are they still around?
Yeah.
I feel like they don't do anything anymore.
I don't know if they're still around, actually.
I wonder.
This is the best part of the song.
Is it? I love that bass line. I love bass lines that are like descending bass lines that are chromatic like that. Rick Ross had a heart attack?
Oh, really?
But what if it's just an April Fool's Day joke?
Wait, why did... I know, if you have a heart attack on April Fool's Day...
Nobody will know.
Did it really happen?
Wait, okay, this is from TMZ and AV Club, both of which are pretty reputable. And if they were playing an April Fool's Day joke, they wouldn't play the same joke, right?
Correct.
So this is real.
I assume they're talking about the rapper, right? Not the drug dealer.
Oh, you know who I was thinking of? Rick Astley. I was thinking of Rick Astley.
Who's that?
The Rickroll guy.
Oh.
I don't know who Rick Ross is. He's just some dude.
Oh.
So this conversation has taken on a strange tone.
So that was the second boss. He kind of just stands there while his mallet of sorts does the work. It's a crushing device. I don't know what you would even call it. A polearm. So this is where we really need the save states, and I wish they were attached to my controller, but they're not. First world problems. First.
Yeah. There you go.
Because if we fall, we're going to want to be able to save.
If you fall, do you die here? You just die?
You don't die, but you got to do the whole thing over again. Anyway.
Holy crap.
So you really want to not fall. So every time we make it to the end here, we're just going to press a key on our modded NES, which saves our states.
Now the reason I picked up my phone, which is a terrible thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, Ed, you have one of these modern phones.
My phone is like, it's an, what's it called? An LG G2? G2. So it's like 3 or 4 years old. Not that modern. It's also super slow. The reason I picked it up, though, is, oh, okay. It was merged with Konami Digital Entertainment, as it turns out. I did not realize that.
What was merged with Konami Digital Entertainment?
Hudson Soft.
Oh, so they make pachinko machines then.
In 2011, yeah. So in 2011, they were basically dissolved, I guess, right?
Basically, yeah, because Konami's not going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
So we got the classic falling platforms here.
They're not
really
falling.
To say about that.
They're not falling.
Well, you missed it because you were looking down at your phone.
I had to know what happened to Hudson Soft. Okay? Is that turtle gonna fall?
Yeah.
The turtles!
So here's what happens if you fall. We're gonna reload, which actually we were just one step to the left from where we were, so we didn't really need to reload technically. But here we are again.
Are those turtles with rockets?
Heck yes. We'll save up here.
Or are they spouting blood?
It's blood.
It could be either. You could convince me either way. That is some poor sprite art.
Why can't we get over there?
That's a hard jump.
It's because of this damn bird. I'm so scared of being hit by him.
You gotta wait till the one on the right is low, at its lowest point.
But how do you do that when you're
Just
all the way on the right?
stand on the second dude, don't move.
Just stand on it? Oh, it moves. It moves. It doesn't fall. Like all of the previous shells before it. The 5 shells previous before it fall.
That's bad game design, but
That one
okay.
does not.
Nor does that one.
That one, when you land on it, it begins to move. Every other turtle shell that moves is already moving. If it's not moving, it falls. But at that point, if it's not moving, it begins moving when you stand on it. The only shell that follows that rule in the game. I forgot about that part. Here is an auto-scrolling part, but it only scrolls when you're standing on this log.
What?
Yes, that's right. This log defies all logic, all physics. Also, watch this. Get destroyed, log. Oh, it didn't get to the edge. Well, if it crashes in this, it'll destroy. I'll destroy the next one. You'll see.
That's pretty cool.
It's very funny. And by funny, I mean it's not funny at all.
It's a Kappa.
It is.
Kappa.
Now these are enemies that if you've watched any Jackie Chan movie, there it goes.
No.
You would know that these are all types of enemies that Jackie Chan fights in every one of his movies. Fish, yep, fish, turtles,
Logs.
kappas, logs, yep, logs,
Birds.
birds, all kinds of birds. This guy's got a beak, you know, anything with a beak. Men in purple costumes. Hermit crabs.
He fights hermit crabs. The most innocuous animals ever to exist.
Yeah, they don't do a whole lot. I had like 7 of them when I was a kid, though.
Joe and I, here's a secret. Joe and I used to go to the shore almost every year, right, in the summer. And we used to get hermit crabs a lot.
Yeah, yours would always die, though.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But mine always lived for years and years and too many years.
Isn't it messed
so
up?
many years that I got really bored of them.
Yeah, it's messed up, isn't it?
And I don't know where we start here. We start at the beginning, so we're just going to reload, because there's no point in wasting continue when we have these awesome save states.
Isn't that just where we started, though?
It absolutely is, but this way we don't need to continue.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Is that what that is?
Did you like that?
I did, actually. But what is the point, though? Does it damage it? Push it? It looks like it pushes things.
Yep, pushes enemies away from you.
That's about it. So despite the charming exterior, this is still an NES hard style game, right? This is NES hard, as you will.
Yeah,
If you will.
I would say so, but it's definitely on the easier end of that type of game. I have beaten this game when I was a child. I've beaten it as an adult. It's a very fun game. Overall, pretty well designed. Very colorful graphics. Everything pretty much is pretty clear. You can tell what's going on. The enemy design, not particularly creative. Control, very solid. Overall, probably a 9 out of 10.
No.
So I'm going to need to save more often this time. Also, I have not shown the ring attack. You can do that. I forgot to show that off. If you hold down the attack button, you can do a really cool ring attack.
Blast.
I guess you have to blast it off pretty fast.
Yeah.
Does a lot of damage. It's a projectile, so you might as well use it.
Is it limited? It is.
It is limited to 5 shots.
Per level?
Maybe? I think you can refill it. I think there's some way to refill it.
I mean, I guess it's powerful, right? You must kill things with
Yeah,
ease.
it does extra damage. It's maybe double damage. And it's also a projectile, so, and you have to charge it. So there's some balance there. But overall, pretty solid. It's a very simple game. Has simple mechanics, simple fun for simple men. What else can you ask
Is that
for,
us?
really?
We're the simple men?
I guess. It'd be a good game for like a 4-year-old probably too. If you wanted to like introduce them to an actual game instead of like, I don't know, what are 4-year-olds playing? They're probably playing games on their phone, on their parents' iPhones.
Yeah, I don't know that 4-year-olds are active video game players normally.
Well,
however, my niece is about, what is she? She's almost 3. Or she's almost 4.
Getting there.
She's almost 4, isn't she? Is she almost 4 or is she almost 3?
Almost 3.
That's it?
Yeah.
She's only 3? God, she's so smart. 3-year-olds are smart.
I would argue against that, but alright.
She's tricked me before. Have I told you this?
No, but I assume you're going to tell the story.
No, I won't.
Oh, okay.
No, but, well, I will. I'll tell you an abbreviated version. She, no, I won't even tell that version. No, I just won't. But she's too smart for me.
She's too embarrassing.
It is a little embarrassing, yeah. She's pretty smart. She plays pranks on me. She's really almost not even 3? Yeah, holy crap. Makes you feel real bad about yourself. Well, talking about me makes me feel really bad about myself when I'm 10 times as old as that, and I'm not that smart. Also, Joe shared an interesting fact earlier. Your intelligence is directly correlated with the length of your head.
That's actually not true at all.
It's totally true, and it's been verified independently
by Norwegian scientists in 1880.
Yep, and double-blind peer-reviewed studies in all over the world. That's true. So, what I would suggest to you is to measure your head.
I saw a Norwegian documentary about intelligence, and that was one of the things that they disproved.
How did you know? I mean, you don't speak Norwegian, though, do you?
It was subtitled.
Oh. What are those?
We've seen these already. Have we? I'm pretty sure we have.
They're
They're butterfly skeletons. Skeletons. They're skeletons.
It's kind of scary. Remember Little Nemo? Was that a good game? I think it was.
No, not really, no.
Really?
No. It was kind of poorly designed, kind of hard to figure out where to go in some levels, and too hard in bad ways. I'd say Little Nemo, not really a classic. This, classic.
It's very disappointing. Very disappointing.
This is something that I think a 4-year-old could probably enjoy. Maybe not be able to beat it, but you know.
I would give anything to be 4. Wouldn't you like to go back to your childhood? If you had a choice.
If I could live it all over again, sure, but you know, if it counts as some of my living years, then no. I would rather be an adult. But if I could get an extra 20 years of living by going back to being a child, I guess I would do it.
You're really blazing through this. I don't think I've ever seen this level before.
Well, I am pretty good at it, and we do have a special NES.
We do.
I'm gonna reload, actually. I always thought this guy looked like Mr. Burns.
the Yeti?
Yeah.
Huh. He doesn't really have much of a face, though. He's kind of nondescript. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong, though.
Yeah, you're probably not looking at it the Burns way.
The Burns way!
Oh, this part. This is the boss area.
This?
Yeah, there's a cloud monster here. He has one eye, just like all cloud monsters do.
Oh, I see.
Alright, you know, we're just going to continue so that we get a full health bar here.
Alright. I was going to say, all I see are birds. I don't see any other monsters. And whatever that is.
That, I mean, Lord knows. Oh, come on. You son of a bitch! That bird did 2 damage to me.
Oh.
I'm not sure where we're going here. Oh!
Oh!
We're going to fall on the boss's foot. I forgot about that.
That was the boss?
Yep, that was his foot. I'll have you know.
Creepy.
Alright, we're just gonna go back here. Oh shit, but this is where we only have 2 life.
Oh no.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
I give up.
We might get killed. If we get killed, we'll save right after the kill. I apologize that you have to see this again, but you have to see it again. Or you could scrub ahead. Either one. Either one of those answers is going to give you a great outcome. You know, you can do whatever you want.
The only outcome I would strongly advise against is closing the video. Do not.
Or, you know, you could go see one of our sister channels. Downward Thrust, aka Tone Loc, or Snowman Gaming. Those are our sister channels.
They're not our sister channels.
No, they're not at all. One of them doesn't know we exist, and the other one, well, surpassed us years ago.
Did he?
In subscriber count, I suppose.
What is he up to now?
In content quality, I would say absolutely not.
What? That was the thing that I was going to say absolutely. I think.
No, I would argue against that.
I would argue against you.
Well, you're free to do that.
What is his sub count now?
I
Please
don't know.
tell me he's over 100k. He deserves that and more.
Probably. I don't know.
He's a great guy.
Snowman Gaming, are you watching? Leave us a comment.
He's not frick.
I know he's not watching.
He's not. Oh my lord.
Yeah, this is terrifying. I know. Let's give it a save.
Yeah.
See if we can beat him without getting hit 3 times.
That perspective is all wrong.
Now we can only hit him in his open eye.
Oh.
Why? You might ask. Because look at it get bloodshot.
It's red. That's kind of cute. His
No,
eyes
you're
get-
not going to think it's cute and the next animation.
Oh no.
The next frame. After we hit him enough times. Oh, fuck. Alright, open your little eye. Let's see that demon. See that demon eye. Look at that one. Isn't that
It's
terrifying?
more bloodshot. That's what my eyes look like in the morning. When I put my contacts in.
Do your eyes look like this in the morning?
Not that bad, no.
Your eyes don't just fill with blood?
They don't just fill with blood, no. You get pretty close.
Alright, so his eye has been destroyed.
Oh my god.
And with that, his entire existence. Good night, Princess Cloud Cyclops.
I get the feeling that I'm gonna be blind someday, Joe.
Why would you say that? It's a terrible outcome.
It is a terrible outcome, and I do not wish for it to happen. But my eyesight has always been bad, and has only gotten worse. And wearing contact lenses is it's always been unhealthy for my eyes.
So this guy, check this out. This is actually really cool.
The bat?
Mechanic. No, not the
Oh,
bat.
that's really cool. You took
This
damage.
this guy up here, he's
Oh, yeah.
carrying a torch.
Okay.
Watch what happens if we kill him. Goodbye, light.
Oh, that is cool.
It's pretty interesting.
You know what that reminds me of? There's that level in Mega Man 3? 2? Mega Man 3. That does that. Same thing.
And there he is, Torchman.
There he is. Mr. Torchman.
So now we know to leave him alive so that we can see what the fuck we're doing.
Ow. But he still hurts you.
He does. Just by touching you. One of the most annoying parts of old video games.
What is that?
I have no fucking clue. I've always wondered that for my entire life. It's one of the most terrifying enemies or terrifying visages I've ever seen.
Visage.
Alright, let's leave this guy alive because he's lighting the
Yeah.
area. JK, let's kill him. We wanted those orbs. I need these orbs. For what reason? I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like a giant boot or something. What is it? I suppose we'll never know.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Should we take a leap of faith?
Yeah.
Alright. It worked out perfectly.
It did.
It'd be really rude of them, actually. That guy, I don't think you can kill him by just punching or kicking him. I think you can kill him, but it hurts you as well, so...
It seems like it would.
So, yeah, because he's all spiky, right?
Yeah.
So you have to use your ring or just dodge him.
What is it?
Leave it in the comments if you know.
I think it's a shoe. A devil shoe. I think it's like a demon shoe.
It's a devil boy. I'm going to do a save here because we're doing pretty well. Whoops. Remember when we played Gremlins 2? This is kind of that.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
This game is about the same quality level of Gremlins 2. Like, very good graphics, great music. Are they both Hudson Soft? I think they are.
That would make sense. Yeah.
They're both licensed games, right? Jackie Chan and Gremlins 2. That was a lot of damage. Should we just reload? Let's just reload that shit.
Yeah.
And do this part again. I'm sure I'll be able to make the jump on the first try this time. Oh. Oh, this... Wait, this just bounces you.
It does.
Wait, why does it... It hurts you on this side, though. Is that true? Let's test it. It does not. What hurt me last time? Just bumping into something?
I think just bumping into enemies.
I think it was just bouncing me into these... Oh, it's just bouncing me into these spike balls, I think. Okay. That was on purpose. I totally did that on purpose.
Right.
That's gonna hurt me. No, it didn't. Okay.
What is that?
It's a nunchuck. It is a hand in a pot that throws nunchucks at you.
Oh. I didn't realize it was a nunchuck because it's like at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like... It looks like a... I don't know what. And that guy. That little demon.
Yeah, the enemies in the game... fairly creative, I guess, but not... Like, there's rats, and there's kind of the standard kind of... No, that's actually pretty creative. That's pretty odd. And there's that demon thing that we couldn't figure out what it was. A demon in a boot? That's the best guess, but we really don't know what it is.
No, we don't.
Here's a reprise of this song again, and it's just a kind of a harder version of a auto-scrolling level.
What a cool song, though. That was a mouse.
It was. I don't know. I like the designs though in this game overall. Has kind of a cute look to it. And just very fun to look at.
Very cute. All those skulls.
As a kid or an adult.
I mean, it really says something when a game holds up after 30 years.
Yeah, the gameplay is pretty solid. There hasn't really been too much to complain about so far. A couple of small issues, but for the time, this was about as good as it got. Especially for a licensed game. It was like this, Gremlins 2, Batman, all by Hudson Soft. It's like if you gave your third-party property to Capcom or Hudson Soft, you're gonna wind up with a pretty great title. Fuck. No, this game sucks. Oh, you gotta go this way.
You know, Capcom did a lot with the Disney franchises.
Correct.
In the SNES era.
Yep.
Some of the best games on the SNES.
DuckTales 2, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Worlds of Illusion, Castle of Illusion.
The Punisher.
What? The Punisher? What do you mean?
Well, Capcom made the Punisher game.
That wasn't Disney, though.
It is now.
Is it?
Yeah, well, Disney technically owns Marvel now, right?
How come they own everything now?
Yeah, it's a few too many ownerships, I believe. In my humble opinion. Watch this. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
That was going to be really cool if it worked, but it did not.
Remember that time before monopolies owned everything?
Vaguely?
Yeah, me neither, really.
Should we even save here?
No, because you only have one heart, one health. Looks like you're about to come up on a boss.
We're almost at the end of the game, believe it or not.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not a long one.
Huh. Well, then this should be the final level, I would guess. You're riding an elevator made of bones.
Ominous. I just saved. With a 1 life. 1 health.
Just no hit it, you'll be fine. Hey, we should make a cover band and cover all this music.
Sure.
Is that
Oh, I
the
know
boss?
how to do this. I'm not going to get hit once. Ah!
Hey! I remember that attack pattern.
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
Yes, you do.
It's exactly the same as the one from Woodman in Mega Man 2.
Yeah, those cats from Woodman stage in Mega Man 2. But, here we go. Now, here's where it gets tough.
What's the...
Think we get health here?
Oh.
Come on, give me health, you son of a bitch. I don't want a special attack. Okay. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Now we have to actually dodge him. See, this is pretty great game design, actually. It's just the same thing, but just harder each time. The first one, you're completely safe on that middle platform, and on this one, you're not safe on the platform that you attacked from. Alright, come on, let's get some health.
Isn't that exactly how Mega Man did it too?
Yeah, actually.
So,
yeah, pretty much.
Who ripped off who?
It was actually, Mega Man was first. Mega Man 2 was before this.
Oh, no.
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah. I'm almost positive, though.
Yeah, 1990 was the year this came out.
Yeah, pretty late in the NES. No, middle of NES. Maybe a little bit late.
Who the hell is this?
That's the old man from the beginning of the game who advised us or something. He was standing there, so I assume that in NES language that means he's advising us to rescue our girlfriend. Let's save here, because this guy, if I remember right, is a bastard and I have no clue how to beat him. Ouch.
Whoa.
I think we might want to close in on him, actually, because he's... Ouch. Oh, he does kicks, though, if you get close to him. He's a real jerk. Alright, so this is the last boss, so...
What, really?
Yeah. It's expected that it's going to be pretty difficult. We probably want to go into this with full health, too.
No, I wish I had finished Cave Story. It's so hard, though. Like, the rest of the game is doable.
Now try to guess what he turns into.
A bigger demon, or a skull.
Keep guessing.
A snake.
Guess again. It's a spider.
It is?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
So hopefully... I'm going to try to get to him with full health. I guess we'll just rerun through this. And see if we can get to him with full health. This really isn't a long game. It's actually shorter than I remembered. It's only 5 levels. But they are jam-packed with very large sprites, unique instances.
Yeah, pretty short, but, you know, I guess back in this era, that was kind of common, actually.
I mean, you've got auto-scrollers, you've got that log flume level, you've got these floating turtle levels, you've got some varied enough enemies. Definitely one of the shorter platformers for NES. But I would also say one of the better ones.
Well, then again, you can beat Contra pretty quickly, right?
If you know how to do it, yeah. I mean, Contra is just gated by difficulty, by extreme difficulty. And this is not really gated that heavily. Some difficulty. Obviously, we wouldn't have done this if we didn't have save states. We wouldn't have been able to do this on the first try this time if we didn't have save states, because I haven't played this game in many, many years. But, you know, after a few plays of this game, you'll probably be able to do it. Like, even as a kid, you'll probably be able to do this game in a weekend if you play it a decent amount.
Hey, we should play Mystical Ninja for the N64.
Yeah, it's, as far as old LPs to do, I mean, we just did Cave Story. We're planning on... Oh, shit, I gotta save. Oh! Let's see if we can get out of this.
Nice.
Yes, we can.
No, you didn't get out of it.
Can you hit the enter key? Hit that enter key for me?
Yeah.
Well,
No. Wow, you're wrecking him. I think.
ow, I missed that.
He doesn't have any tells for when he's low on health. So far.
Yeah, this isn't going well. Right. Oh, can you hit the button for me? Because I can't do both at once.
There you go.
I'll do it again. Oh shit, I missed.
His pattern seems fairly predictable, and yet he's still hard. It looks like
It hurts you though if you touch him.
if you touch
It's
him.
kind of annoying.
Is this his entire attack pattern?
Yeah. Pretty easy.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple. But at the same time, if you touch him, you get killed.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need to hit that button for me again. And again. There we go. What the fuck? This is kind of horseshit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a pretty tight window there.
Yeah, I kind of wish that he didn't damage you when he touched you. That's one of the most annoying things about old NES games.
Yeah.
Is that just about every enemy in an NES game is always given priority over the player. Which is why in Inferno Racket we decided to always give the player priority over the enemy.
I'm still very proud of that. The fact that...
Yeah, we like to brag about our title. What the fuck? The iframes after you get hit in this game are pretty short.
Oh, they are. Oh my god. Yeah,
Can you hit the button?
Yeah, he did double whammy you.
If I hold right while you hit that, it works out pretty well. If I don't have to get too close to him,
Yeah.
saving mid-boss fight, pretty embarrassing.
I always do that. It might be embarrassing, but I have no dignity. You know? Or no integrity. What's the difference? What's the difference between dignity and integrity? Leave it in the comments, and don't just look at dictionary.com. Because I could have done that. I just never did because I have integrity. Somebody with integrity would not just look it up on dictionary.com. So leave it in the comments.
The secret is just be where he lands and punch him in the face.
Yeah, really. It does seem like that. I guess that's why you have to take damage when you touch him, because otherwise you just camp. Just camp where he's going to be and hit him. Which you can still do. Yeah.
He does take way too many hits.
He does.
Whoops. Did I load or save?
You loaded, yeah. Oh,
Not a great
no,
place to have
no.
saved. Can you load me?
What the hell? Can you not avoid that at all? You
No,
cannot.
no, I can't avoid that. I
Alright.
saved on top of him, apparently.
How many times have you hit him? It's gotta be 25, 30 so far?
Alright, there we go.
Holy
So, we can only get hit 3 times here, though. That's the problem. Don't know if there's going to be a way to refill our health.
Oh,
Alright, well, goodbye.
you just got full health. Cool.
Oh, well, we got full health, so
Yeah.
that's good. But yeah, there you go. Just run past her. That was the whole goal.
That's the final boss?
Yeah, he's a spider. I'm not sure why we leave the old man and our girlfriend here, but, you know, that's how it works.
It's not even like a giant menace. Well, okay, he's kind of giant, he's kind of menacing, but I was kind of expecting like the Gremlins 2 style of spider final boss, you know? That's it!
And there he goes.
That's it! That was the easiest.
2 Hudson Soft games where the last boss is a giant spider. Well, that was incredibly easy. The first form was a lot harder than I remember, and the second form was incredibly easier than I remember.
Oh, Jackie! Thank you for rescuing me.
That was a really good impression of Jackie Chan's girlfriend.
Well, you know.
Okay, so
We're just-
stare at each other till nightfall and till the morning.
They make eye contact for like 12 hours straight.
The seasons change.
Unblinking. Days turn into weeks. Weeks into months. And finally into years.
Madness sets in.
Starvation kills one of them, followed by the other.
The old gods are summoned. The ritual is complete.
Ura desu. Produce. Ura desu.
Keep reading it in that way.
Game design. Dionysus Haru. Hey, Hal. Is that a good, Japano-American? Programu Toshi-son. Ouchie. Programu MTX. Is that what that frame looks like in the middle of the attack?
I guess it does, yeah.
It looks weird.
It does look weird. It's not really that... I don't really like that frame. This frame I like.
Sound design.
But you only see the frame for half a second. That's a really
Yeah.
good way to save time. If you're making animations, there's certain frames that you don't see a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing... if there's a keyframe that's held for longer than the other frames, you want to try to draw that one nicely. But if you're just drawing a quick frame like that kick that we just saw several slides ago now, but it doesn't look great, but you know, it's good enough and it shows the action. That's all you really need. Like this frame, is it really incredibly well drawn? No, not at all. But you know what? You only see this frame for not even a very small fraction of a second. So I have a lot to learn about saving time and good enough when it comes to making artwork and just game design in general. Doesn't have to be perfect. Learned a lot from doing Infernal Racket and from our work on our current game. I'm getting a lot faster. I'm just making artwork that's good enough.
I love that his head is bigger than his body.
Now this portrait here doesn't look like him either.
It looks more like him.
Looks more like him. I think that's it for Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. There's really not much else to say about it. There's no more game, so I guess we should just close out the episode. I don't know. Do you like the game? What do you think?
It was enjoyable to watch. Play it.
It's a fun game to play. I think we've said everything about it.
Yes.
We've been playing for 50 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching GS. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Keep
Bye.
thinking something funny is going to happen, but it's not happening.